Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we will be talking about SunnyV2, but before we start I'd just like to thank all of you who watched my previous 2 videos. It took a lot of time and you guys really seem to enjoy them. Now let us begin. SunnyV2 is a popular commentary channel that rose to fame for his unique style of commentary videos, but back in April of 2023 SunnyV2 released the video, Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for MrBeast, but after the widespread negativity it received it was later changed to, How Will the Chris Tyson Situation Impact MrBeast? But recently it has been proven that he was right all along, and today I will explain the reasons he was correct and also why people misinterpreted what he said. Now let's dive deeper into this situation. Chris Tyson was one of the first subscribers of MrBeast and a frequent MrBeast member. At first he was the fun-loving and charismatic one of the group, but in March 2022 fans started to notice a drastic change in his look and his appearance, and the majority of people on Twitter and YouTube started to notice Chris's drastic change. With comments such as, "You went from a man to a boy, Chris has been adopting more and more traits that reminds me of my grandmother," and "Ain't no way bro left his wife and kid." As more and more photos came out, people started to notice that Chris was displaying more feminine traits than usual. But after Chris took a short break off the internet, he announced that he's been taking HRT for 2 months, and soon later he got the opportunity to talk about the matter with Anthony Padilla, discussing his new name being Ava and his pronouns being she, her, and his name starting with capital K instead of the CH. At the time there was a massive amount of hate due to this news, with some people against it and some people supporting it, but the main question is whether Jimmy supports him or not. One ex-user summarized the situation as an inescapable position, and is forced to accept the situation or face the consequences, saying, "I think Jimmy is in an inescapable position. If he kicks him out is officially cancelled, and if he don't his channel will die for real." Jimmy finally discussed the matter and showed huge support for Chris's transformation, and in that time SunnyV2 made a video that would escalate the situation even further. In April of 2023, SunnyV2 released the video, Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for MrBeast, which would become one of his most controversial videos to date. In SunnyV2's video he explained the current events very perfectly, but it was the ending that got people off guard. In SunnyV2's video he elaborated that the Chris Tyson situation is going to cause Jimmy way too much problems, with his hands being tied, not able to stop Tyson from ruining the reputation he built. As MrBeast has established his brand as a non-controversial brand, but now Chris being transgender will attract the people who don't support him and the people who support him. This put MrBeast in a hard state with nothing but to support his former friend Chris Tyson. SunnyV2 called the situation a nightmare for MrBeast because he is implying that this is going to be the new norm for his channel, which will upset a whole group of people who won't be able to express their true thoughts on the situation. After Sunny's video went live, a lot of people attacked him, mainly people who support the LGBTQ+ community as well as other YouTubers, for his harsh views on Chris's transformation journey, with comments saying, "I used to like SunnyV2, but SunnyV2's video about Chris Tyson should be the end of SunnyV2. The transphobia in this video is beyond repulsive, and this new SunnyV2 video feels really invasive for all the wrong reasons, like why did you make this? You delved the man's marriage and shit, it's just really off-putting and unnecessary." And this was the first time Jimmy actually responded by saying, "Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare, he's my fucking friend. Things are fine, all this transphobia is starting to piss me off." SunnyV2 eventually changed the title to, How Will the Chris Tyson Situation Impact MrBeast, after the massive backlash, but the damage was already done. After a while things were a bit silent. MrBeast continued to make videos and became the most subscribed YouTuber in the world with 300 million subscribers, and Chris slowly stopped appearing in the videos due to wanting to spend time with his family, but still appearing in MrBeast's video. Fast forward a couple of months later. Sunny must be feeling great as new allegations regarding Chris's interactions with minors resurfaced from the internet. Now the moments you've all been waiting for. Here are the reasons why SunnyV2 was right about the situation. The first point I would like to talk about is the video's transphobia. A lot of people took action against SunnyV2's video because of the alleged transphobia, which is crazy to me because if you watch the video Sunny never mentions anything transphobic. Let me show you the clip everyone's talking about.
Maybe everybody was simply too busy opening packages, but Chris did make these bizarre jokes about Jimmy being female, making him incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh my god, Jimmy, look, they drew you! Jimmy, they drew you so well. It looks just like you.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, it's Jimmy.
How did fan art? This is what we were looking for. Be brave, be honest, be kind, Mr. Beast. That is my tagline.
Okay, you could argue that Sunny saying Chris calling Jimmy female is transphobic, but it could totally be debunked because he said before maybe they were too busy with the packages. The second point I would like to discuss is the marriage talking point in Sunny's video. He mentions that Chris later divorced his wife shortly after the HRT treatment, which sparked massive controversy because people thought he delved too deep into the marriage. But if you actually watch the video, you can see just talks about his wife slowly going away from his Instagram posts, which makes comments like these a little preposterous if you ask me. The final point I would like to talk about is the video's ending. In the ending of SunnyV2's video, he talks about the how Mr. Beast should resolve, and he quote-unquote says, the only possible solution is for Chris to resign from Mr. Beast, which sparked massive controversy and I would argue is the start of the controversy. The reason why people took such offense to this because they thought he's basically implying that Chris should go because he is transgender, which is far from the truth. In the actual video, Sunny repeatedly makes the reasons he shouldn't and reasons he should, which is all just speculation. I find it astonishing that people find the dumbest ways to cancel people these days, which is the sad reality of cancel culture. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Thank you for 100 views, and I will see you whenever I'm done editing the next video. I mean the next level. Remember to subscribe, bye brothers.